I forgot what lust felt like until I met you.
I don't find you interesting. Not now. Not ever.
Oh, my God.
What are you writing?
Short story disguised as a letter.
Who's your letter to?
Dear Dick.
Going for the subversive right from its title, you should know right away that Jill Soloway's May 12th launching latest Amazon series, I Love Dick, is not transparent. And in fact, it is really unlike anything else on television, broadcast cable, or streaming right now, which, without sounding too Martha Stewart, is both a good and not always so easily digestible thing. But it is certainly a challenging perspective on sexual and gender perspectives, feminism, art criticism, and just how far you can stretch the notion of what is a TV show without breaking the frame, so to speak. And I have to say, as a fan of the Emmy-winning Transparent and Soloway's Sundance-winning feature Afternoon Delight, which also had the very talented Kathryn Hahn as its lead, I have to tell you, I think it's great that Soloway has refused to rest on her laurels and just cash the check, and instead she has chosen to flex new talents, a new sense of format, and some very big ideas, because that's what artists do.
This is about me missing you, even though I've never met you, Dick.
Is it weird that this is not at all what I expected?
Starting out with pronouncing white letters on a bright red background, the psychosexual comedy set in an art town in West Texas, as Soloway, who co-created the Hahn, Kevin Bacon, and Griffith Dunn-led series with playwright Sarah Gubbins, described Dick at the Sundance Film Festival, where it previewed in late January, goes straight for obsession. Lustfully that of frustrated and seemingly self-destructive and self-actualizing filmmaker Chris, played by Hahn, and that of the series itself, with the female gaze, patriarchy, iconography, the labor of women, and explorations of what and how art is and can be. So put it this way. With the Footloose star as the self-invented Marlboro Man, minimalist artist, and male personification in residence Dick of the title, I Love Dick is no procedural.
Join the party?
My husband has a residency.
He's one of Dick's new fellows.
Dick's new fellow.
Dick, right?
That's me.
Dear Dick. How did we not know each other before now?
With a provoking pace and tone, to say the least, I Love Dick the TV show, based on the Chris Kraus 1997 novel of the same name, is very visceral and cerebral at the same time. Like the notion of the West, an obsession itself, with a lot of unadorned nakedness throughout, there is a lot that is meandering in I Love Dick. And that intentional reframing of the format, with its reprise of take off your clothes and leave your boots on, may feel like a narrative dust bowl to some, especially with its distinctly stylized late 80s indie flick feel and an homage to female filmmakers of that era and others. But then, the question has to be, do you really want something different in your TV diet from the usual dark and gritty that seems to make up so much of this peak TV era? If the answer is a legitimate yes, then I say watch I Love Dick. Watch it for its uniqueness. Watch it for Hahn, who is great here in a career full of highs. And watch it especially for a breakout performance by Roberta Colindrez that will, no spoilers, show you where the real action and future is, literally and figuratively.
Dear Dick. You're like a Roman god bringing the spirit of sex into our lives.
And watch it also for an appearance by Jesus himself, the New York Dolls, representations of Louise Bourgeois, masturbation, some cultural dialectic, a one-eyed cat, knowing what love is, which now I say it actually sounds like an 80s tune, performance art, female lust, power of writing to love, and a lot of confusing, self-involved emotions and awkward sex. Watch it, because while seeing may not be believing, it can be comprehending something outside your routine. And while challenging can sometimes be a polite way of saying confusing, it can also be something new, striving, and very different. And that's an ambition you've got to like. Even if you don't love I Love Dick, you have to like at the very least.